Hello again, everyone. This is Dr. Dan Bockmann. I'm a chiropractor here in Austin, Texas. I have a rehab clinic and we fix all kinds of sports injuries. Today's video, we're going to be answering some viewer questions. And the question I'm answering today is, why does foam rolling hurt my legs so much? Now, this is a common one. And if any of you have ever tried foam rolling, you may have discovered, especially on your hips and thighs, they can be even excruciatingly painful to roll those areas. Now, actually, here's what that tells you. That tells you need to roll your legs. Tells you need to be foam rolling. So let's take foam rolling back to what it actually is. It's massage. You're applying self-massage to your hips and thighs. You can roll other areas, but those are the two areas that benefit the most from foam rolling. Other areas can benefit from massage as well, but the foam roller is a big, bulky, blunt massage tool, and it doesn't fit in little spots in other areas as well as it does hips and thighs. So my rule for massage is, if it hurts to do, that means you need it. Meaning, if you kind of test roll your hips and thighs, maybe your quads, your hips, your IT bands, and you find some painful spots, almost certainly that means you can benefit from foam rolling those areas. And the more painful it is to roll those areas, the more you need it, and therefore the more benefit you will get from that thing. Now, there are only a few exceptions. So massage is extremely safe, and people have been using foam rollers for decades now. The only possible contraindication for meaning I should not do massage on my legs is if you have blood clots in your legs, or if you have cancer, tumors in those areas. And the reason for if you have blood clots, in other words, your blood vessels, your veins have some chunks of partially clotted blood that may be blocking those. Like if you have varicose veins, for example, doesn't mean you have blood clots. It means you may be a little more likely to have them. I would not roll areas that you have varicose veins, or if you have a history of clotting in the past, blood clots or pulmonary embolisms. Those things are serious. Blood clots, if you massage that area, it's rare, but it can break one of those clots loose. It can come back up to your lungs and give you a pulmonary embolism and kill you. Having said that, unless you're a high-risk person for this, that's definitely worth asking your doctor about. Ask them, am I cleared to have massage? Doesn't matter whether it's the person doing it on you or if it's you doing it yourself, but if you're cleared, if your doctor says, oh, absolutely, you can get massage done, then foam rolling is fine, and it actually can be very good for you, especially if it's super painful. So here are my rules. Oh, and same thing with cancer. Unless you have a history of cancer or you're having other issues as well, pain at night, waking you up at night, it's getting worse as days go by, and the pain is constant, it doesn't go away. Both of those two scenarios, history of blood clots or varicose veins, difficulty breathing, unless you're having kind of big progressively worsening symptoms, in which case you would go see your doctor. If those aren't happening, massage is definitely good for you. My rule for foam rolling is to spend 2 minutes per area, 2 minutes per thigh, 2 minutes per hip, spending that time rolling just the painful areas. So I know it can be miserable. It can feel wrong. You feel like this is bad for me. It's not. You cannot injure yourself with foam roller. And the thing to my rule too is you only foam roll every 3 days. The reason not daily is because you're intentionally bruising yourself a little bit to break up scar tissue and loosen things. You're going to want those bruises to calm down before the next session. Otherwise, you'll have a perpetual bruise going that will never feel better. And the thing you have to look forward to is every session you roll, it will hurt a little bit less, and the size of the areas that hurt will start getting smaller. So when you see those two things happening, that means you're fixing the problem. So, and eventually, you'll get to the point, and very often it's only like 4 or 5 sessions, you'll find, oh, it doesn't really hurt to roll anymore, which means you can put that tool away because you fixed the problem, but maybe check it again in a couple weeks or a month or 2 and just see if any new little sore spots popped up. If so, treat those every 3 days until they go away, and so on. So the foam roller is a tool, it's a test to see if you have problems in hips or thighs, and it's the fix for that problem if you have it. So the reason foam rolling hurts is because you need foam rolling. If, for example, you were able to kind of test roll everything a few passes, full length, doesn't really hurt, you can put the roller away because you don't need it. You did the test. So it's not normal for foam rolling to hurt. If it does, you have a big win in store for you. In fact, the more painful it is to roll, the more dramatic your results will be from fixing that problem down the line. So I hope that answers the question for the viewer. If you guys have questions about anything else, leave them down in the comment section below. I'd love to answer those in future videos. And as always, if you want more information like this, feel free to click the subscribe button over here, ring the bell, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming by.